Auto-enrolment for pensions if you're an employer. If you have had a letter from the pensions regulator asking you for your information about your staging date and any provisions you may have had for auto-enrolment, be aware that some of you may still be exempt, even though you've received that letter. So how is this? You've received a letter telling you that you have a staging date and you need to inform them of certain details. Well, even though you are an employer in terms of the tax records, you could still be what's called, how should I put it? You could still have a status where you are considered not an employer for the purposes of auto-enrolment. And the main reasons for that could be that you've ceased trading, which would obviously no longer make you an employer, but it may not be finalised yet, so you'd need to inform the pensions regulator of that. The other one could be that you did employ staff, so of course you were running payroll, paying payroll taxes for people that are no longer with you, so you'd still be exempt based on that. And the other one, which a lot of directors or business people that I speak to, because you can still be a sole trader and be an employer and run a payroll, if you are the only person in that company on the payroll, so it's a one-person business, you are the director and you are the only person, effectively you don't have any staff on your payroll. So that also makes you exempt. So if you have or are about to cease trading, you no longer have employees when you used to, or it's just you, you are not considered an employee. You are just the director. But you still need to let the pensions regulator know, because as far as their records will show, you are subject to the new rules and regulations. So what you need to do is go over to automation.pensionsregulator.gov.uk/not an employer. The site is so informative that in some ways it's quite confusing if you're looking for something other than how to set up your auto-enrolment. So just go to that link. And what you'll need to do is an online form. You fill in the details and you will need the reference information on the letter that the pensions regulator would have sent to you. Fill that in with an email address with which they can contact you. And once that's done, they just acknowledge it. And if all is fine, you just keep that email to say that you're no longer exempt. But be aware that even though you've done that and it's been accepted that you don't have to comply, if at any time in the future you do employ people or add people to your payroll, that exemption ceases to exist. And you must then join up with a proper provider and start the auto-enrolment process. That's it for today. I hope that was useful to you. Have a great week, and if you want some more information, please go over to financialgymforbusiness.com. Also, the link to that form will be in the notes and also on my site. Have an amazing week. See you again.